Alright, so we are looking at number 15. Which expression is equivalent to cosine of theta over 1 minus sine of theta minus tangent of theta? Okay, so if you're familiar with trig identities and doing this, the strategy that I've gotten you to do mostly is to convert everything to sine and cosine. So the first thing we want to do is make this cosine over, I'm using x, cosine of x over 1 minus sine of x minus, and then tangent of x is sine of x over cosine x. So again, I've just brought this down here, and then minus tangent is sine over cosine. Okay, so this is this. Then we were going to subtract these, so we want them to have the same denominators. This is just rationals. So this is missing a cosine of x, so I got to multiply by cosine of x over cosine of x. And this is missing a 1 minus sine of x, so I'm going to multiply by that in the numerator and in the denominator. Okay? Now I'm going to simplify that. I'll give you a second if you're writing. Okay? And we're going to simplify that. We get cosine x times cosine x is cosine squared x minus sine of x times 1 minus sine of x is going to be this. So negative sine of x times 1 is negative sine of x, and negative sine of x times negative sine of x is positive sine squared of x. And in the denominator, we have cosine of x times 1 minus sine of x. I'm going to leave that like that for a moment. And if you don't, that's fine. You'll just have, later you'll have to put it back, but that's fine. Okay, now, because I have sine squared of x plus cosine squared of x, I know that that is equal to 1. That's with my Pythagorean identity. So I get sine squared and cosine squared are going to cancel out and become 1. Then I have minus sine of x over, then I have cosine of x times 1 minus sine of x. Okay? And this is what we have here. Now, I can cancel 1 minus sine of x. And again, I got this because cosine squared plus sine squared is 1. Then I had the minus sine of x. I can cancel this out with this. And I get 1 over cosine of x. Okay. So all that simplified to 1 over cosine of x. Now, what is 1 over cosine of x? 1 over cosine of x is equal to the secant. That's choice A. Okay? Alright. And that's it for that problem. If you had no idea, you could try typing this in your calculator and typing these in, but again, that's very, very, very far from ideal. And you still have to do that, you still have to know that secant is 1 over cosine and cosecant is 1 over sine. But that is very far from ideal. Hopefully you can use your trig identities to get this.